Hello and welcome to a guide of Temporos. I've been working hard on my series from scratch to Grandmaster, as you can see. We have 3 days and 20 hours of game time and a lot of things done. We're doing very well, but we've also been doing a lot of Temporos, as you can see. And I'm going to be showing you how to maximize the most amount of points. So what you're going to be doing is go to Temporos by the Ring of Dueling. South of the Akari Bank you will see a ferry. Take the boat and you will be here. Get yourself a harpoon, can be a regular, a rope, a hammer and 6 buckets of water. Click on solo start and you will be automatically going into the game. Just try and mass click on the black minimap and immediately look for your harpoon spot. If you're always tick perfect, you want to catch 8. If you aren't tick perfect, you want to catch 7 and then start cooking. The reason why is because you don't want to spend much time on these single harpoon spots. You always want to be looking for the double spawn. So just follow along and look at the video and you'll be fine. So we are tick perfect, so we can stop at 8. And around the 6 to 8 fish that's being cooked, the double harpoon spawn will spawn. It's gonna be somewhere around this, so turn your camera this way. Let's see. I'm guessing here. Nope. So this took quite long actually. Usually it goes a lot faster, but it's alright. So what you want to be doing is just AFK, look for the double harpoon fishing spot. It's gonna give you double fish sometimes. It's random though, so don't worry about it. It's more successful with the dragon harpoon obviously. Once you have full inventory, just click on the totem pole. Make sure you're always going to be on time here. You can hear a break sometimes, it's going to give you 40 more points. And then just immediately start cooking again. So now what you're going to do is, you're not immediately going to go to the cannon for points. What you're going to do is, when the second spawn spawns, of the double harpoon fishing spot, you're going to drop some cooked fish, like 12. Or 11 and start fishing it again. This is the way you're going to maximize your points always. Also what we're going to do is, because I have 6 buckets of waters, is we're going to let this burn. And once this full circle is completed, it's going to spawn another 3, so you can have 6. Which means 6 times 40 is good points. In this sense, it doesn't really matter since there's gonna be a colossal wave. A nice break though. Love to see it. Just always look for opportunities for the double harpoon fishing spot, but don't be too greedy because you can see the storm intensity. You don't want it to go up too much because if it beats you before you beat the 100%, you're gonna be fucked. So now as you can see we have 11 harpoon fish on the ground. Once you finish cooking, just drop 11 of those and pick these up so they don't despawn. Messy clicks. So these fish are gonna be there after you're done killing the Temporos phase 1. Which means you've already essentially done like half an inventory, which is great. It's gonna be an early action. Perfectly good time. Great scenes. So with this method, you should at least get 5k. For solo rolls, you always want to aim for 5k minimum, with or without dragon harpoon. And in mass rolls, you always want to go for 4k minimum, so keep that in mind. I want to stall it here for a second. So I get these points. You don't have to hurry up for this by the way. You're gonna have plenty of time. You're always gonna outbeat the energy, so this is gonna be way faster. As you can see, the energy versus essence, you'll be fine.
What's happening?
Also, don't waste time filling your bucket here. Always do it after the spirit pool, since you're always going to be standing next to it anyways. It's gonna be minimizing your time loss. So we're gonna pick up these 10 and hopefully wait for double spawn again. If not, we're gonna go for single spawn. It's probably gonna spawn really quickly. Just waiting for it. There you go. Same thing as before. You have plenty of time, it's only 23%. It's about 1 to 2 seconds per percent, so you're fine. Again, don't waste time going for the singles, just go for the cooking. And do it one more time. Let these go, because they're gonna double, probably. Unless a storm wave comes in again. Let's make use of this. Even though we're not gonna use them all, obviously, because you can only use exactly this amount, that's why you have 6 buckets also. It's still points though, regardless. That's the good thing about solos, not only do you get more XP and more points, you have also control over your own game. Which means if other people fuck up, you're not punished, basically. It's all on you. Every mistake is on you. Everything you're doing good is on you. So what I'm gonna do after these are cooked is I'm gonna drop the buckets and the hammer, because I'm not gonna need them. Let's go and finish this game. So as you can see, we're at 3.5 right now. Should be about 5 when we start fishing. Obviously, not all the games are gonna be exactly the same amount of points, despite the actions that you're doing. It's also heavily gonna depend on the mess breaking and the fires dousing or whatever. So it's not always going to be exactly the same amount of points. Keep that in mind. Doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. Okay, let's stack up for the next game. We don't have any rush here, because we will outbeat the energy anyways. Take your time. Should be around 5.4k-ish. So this was the guide of Temporos, how to get quick points. The same thing applies in normal rolls. Just keep in mind, I mean mess rolls, but just keep in mind in bigger groups that games are going to be over quicker, so it's not ideal. There you go, 6 pyramids, 5.365 experience points. Thank you, and please leave a like, a subscription, and a comment. See you later, boys.